on how good of a player they are, their skill level. And Sola is just one of those players that, yeah, he has good RNG from time to time, but you're going to get to experience right now in this very moment, in this game one, what this kid is all about. His spacing, immaculate. His combo game, really good. He really forces his opponents to have to commit. And if he's able to do that against a Samus who doesn't have to commit to anything, does not have to commit to anything.
Who needs spacing?
Oh my goodness.
He just did it.
Bro,
Chris's lights are already coming out. We are 10 seconds into this game,
dude. All it took was 15 seconds for that first stock to go out with these. This is the first set, and this is the first stock we get to see happen here in Fusion 131. And Sola is not holding back. He is headstrong, going all in.
Oh my God, using those disjoints perfectly to deal with Samus, right? I was gonna say one of the biggest things to deal with in this matchup, right, is how scary Samus can be at that mid-range. You're using those up tilts, those F tilts really well. You can literally just stay away from Samus in general. And I mean, Croix already got a hill to climb, right? You've got to use your charge shot sparingly. You've got to be careful because heroes always got a trick up the sleeve.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard
crazy going on.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard task right now for Croix, but Samus is just one of those characters that if you give them too much space, they're gonna start going the distance with it. But one thing we haven't seen so far from Sola is he's been pulling out the menu a lot, but we're not seeing that many bounces come out. And against Samus, I mean, you take away literally 75% of her neutral game if you have bounce on lock, but no need for it whatsoever, as we see Sola having a Croix at 144%. Anything and everything will kill at this percent, but Croix fighting back hard.
Yeah, this is the thing you gotta be careful about. I mean, that up tilt's gonna take it. Sola's playing super well. I think Croix finally trying to claw back, realizing that maybe you're overriding a little bit too much on those spells. You get a little too comfortable in the corner against Samus, and all those burst options do so much. You're already at 79%. Oh, that perfect timing on that bounce. This makes his matchup so much harder. It goes from like somewhat doable to like now half my arsenal's gone.
Yeah, but we're seeing a lot of the menu options being wasted right now from Sola. Going down to 20 MP and still going strong. He already has the oomph with the psych up. That is curtains for Croix.
He did it.
Hey, Momo, like literally everything is just so fast paced when it comes to Sola. Like when you see him just waiting with the menu option, he already knows what he wants to pull out. He's just waiting for the perfect time to actually let it rip. Like you saw with that bounce. When you saw the charge shot come in and he immediately, frame one, reacted. But that first stock, man, that was just, that really set the pace of what we are to see for the rest of the set. Sola just going on a rampage that first stock. He did not hesitate to take it. And with that being said, that's a quick game one going in favor of Sola.
That's the hardest thing, too, about fighting hero. That no matter how strong you start the set, like, you can really just run up, pick the right spell, and then win. Win neutral on the first try.
Yeah,
obviously, Sola's playing super well, using those psych ups and those bounces to his advantage. I think Croix is going to have to take a step back here. Use more of that Zair, right?
Yeah.
Use more of those safe approach options, because obviously your normal game plan isn't going to work. You can get blown up at literally any second.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I did like from Croix from that game one was he was covering a lot of, he was frame trapping a lot. He was actually covering a lot of ground whenever need be. He wasn't getting the strong hits, but he was getting the damage when it was needed. And right now, that has to be the game plan. If he wants to stay in this game, he has to first get away from the pressure that Sola is applying with Hero. Nice charge shot coming out from Croix to get some damage.
Well, there we go, already putting some more damage on the board. Nice down throw. Now we find that tech is with the up tilt. Nice air dodge to get away from that. Sola resetting the neutral. This is going to be the scariest thing, too.
Oh.
You can't let that Nero have this, especially with that snooze. Oh, it's not going to take the stock, but putting you in an advantage state.
Oh my God. Sure. Yeah, no, so it's one of those things where the tether grab, you're already kind of pushing yourself forward, but with the kaboom, that really just boosted up the momentum. Luckily enough, he avoided the explosive part of that kaboom, but Croix has a large hill to climb right now, sitting at max rage percent and only done 46 damage, but finally putting himself on the board with the charge shot, 84%. We are looking at two characters that are capable of killing at any point in time. Let's see who gets first blood. That's going to be Sola.
Croix getting a little too overzealous with those uppies at a shield. He had a good option, but oh my God, no way. He's going to die off this.
What are you going
to... He's going to die. He's going to die.
Imagine. Imagine if he did. Wow.
Oh my God. Just a reflection into an up tilt break your shield. That's the thing about like Hero in this matchup. Literally, you pick one correct spell and the matchup immediately swings in your favor. Whether you're at a deficit or not. Sola using those spells to perfect advantage though. He's really just like the awareness here is just like isn't just like, oh, I got this, but like, oh no, I know what to do now.
Yeah.
To go in, I got psych up, I can take a stock immediately.
The thing with Sola is that he plays in a way that if he exposes your reaction time, if he exposes that you don't have the strongest reaction game, he is going to start just manipulating you in every single way. He will make you believe that he's going to do one option, and he does another option that ends up being, you know, so much stronger, so much better. And right now, Croix just struggling to find his footing. Like, he's doing a pretty good job finally getting the stock on the board, but he has a large hill to climb, man. That's with bounce on the board, he's gonna have to think of something else to pull out of the pocket.
Oh, there we go. Nice landing there into a fair there. Sola trying to push the advantage even more. Samus trying to get back off the ledge. Be the hardest thing here. Oh, huge crackle slash. Oh my gosh, going for the up smash. Just barely not breaking the shield, but now Crow's got almost no options left. You've got to pull something out of the hat here if you want to get back on the stage. But Sola looking as comfortable as ever. One correct pick, and the game could be over. Huge nair, though. Taking that neutral state back. Oh my god, no way. Are you serious?
Yeah, called out the option. I mean, he kind of covered everything right there. It was either the roll or the get-up option. Nothing really to be done from Croix except probably go for a jump, but it was a little bit too late at that point. That is going to be Sola 2-0 over Croix. But like I mentioned, man, like, Sola is just one of those hidden bosses. You know how good he is if you've seen him, and you know what he's capable of. He's PR potential, just like a lot of players here in Jersey. But due to lack of you know not going out as much, you don't really get to see that side of him. But proving a point today, and with the names that we have, such as Jackal, Yellow, Beast, you know, just 3 to name right off the bat. I mean, if he's able to go the distance, go far, maybe even take one of those PR players' names, that really just, you know, solidifies that he is a major threat here in Tri-State.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the thing about Solo was playing really well there too. The problem we saw with Croix is that like you're relying too much on like Samus, right? Like I saw he was trying to get comfortable, set up like maybe missiles, bombs, something of the sorts, and then Hero just doesn't let you do that.
Yeah.
Hero is like you're fully reliant on like your reaction, and if you can't react like almost perfectly against like we saw the kind of spells coming out there,